Hey guys, it's Haley. This is my first official pregnancy week update. So, my last video was our introduction video. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and go and see it. Gives you a little bit more information about me and my family and everything. But I'm starting this vlog a little on the late side in my pregnancy, just because I wanted to make sure that this pregnancy was going to be a good one, and I wanted to make sure that it was going to last. Because if you have watched my previous video, you'll see that I have had a miscarriage in the past and a little bit of complications with my last pregnancy. So I just feel like once I get to the 20-week mark, that it's like real and it's actually going to happen. We actually just announced to like everyone maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago that we were expecting. So that's kind of when this all started. I was thinking, well, I want to document this and everything. So that's how it all started. But anyways, I'm 20 weeks pregnant, and this is my third pregnancy, but I do have a daughter, and she is almost 2. Her name is Charlotte. But like I said, that's all in my last video. But, so I'm 20 weeks, and my turnover days are on Tuesday, so I was actually 20 weeks a couple days ago. Today is Thursday, so 20 weeks and a couple days. For this pregnancy, my husband and I were actually trying for quite a while. We were trying for a year total. Technically, it gets confusing because after a couple months of trying, I just felt like something was wrong. So we went in and saw my doctor. Well, I went in and saw my doctor, and they ended up doing blood work on me. But that initial appointment, my doctor considered us trying for even longer, because after my pregnancy and after I gave birth to our daughter, I never got on birth control, so technically they consider that trying, even though we weren't using birth control, but we weren't like trying for a baby. But it was a couple months before Charlotte's first birthday we started trying for a second baby, and because I always wanted them to be like close in age. So, but after a couple months of trying, I thought, I feel like something's wrong. So we just went in and I talked to my doctor and stuff, and they just did like initial blood work just to see if that would show anything. Because I have had previous pregnancies in the past, so they know that it technically wasn't on my husband's fault. Like, he wasn't having any problems. It was me. So with the blood work being done, it did come back that I had a thyroid problem. So they diagnosed me with hypothyroidism, which was causing me to not ovulate. I was getting periods or cycles every 65 days or so. And so obviously you can't get pregnant when you don't ovulate. So so that's where they pinpointed everything. So my doctor got me on thyroid meds. I went and saw a fertility specialist, and he got me on the thyroid meds that help regulated my thyroid and brought me to a spot that's not only healthy for myself, but healthy for a pregnancy and healthy for a woman that is trying to get pregnant. So we did that, and once I was my thyroid leveled out, we realized that I still wasn't ovulating on my own. So we started Clomid. And Clomid is a medication that helps induce ovulation. So we started on 50 milligram, and we started with that. And then we did 4 cycles of Clomid, and the 4th cycle took. So I'm not going to get too much into detail about Clomid and everything and how the side effects were for me or anything like that. But because I am planning on doing a separate video just to explain the experiences of Clomid, because we were giving up on it. Anyways, I'll just make another separate video about my Clomid experience, just if there's anyone out there that wants to, is gonna try it, but they're kind of like nervous about it. So yeah, this is a Clomid pregnancy, and there is only one baby, because Clomid sometimes leads to multiples. So that was our very first question when I went in for my early ultrasound, because my doctor, since I was taking fertility meds, we did do a fairly early ultrasound, and it showed that there was only one baby in there. So that was awesome. So yeah, this pregnancy, since my last pregnancy, I did get a blood clot in it, in my leg. I have to take blood thinners, and then also with my thyroid problem, I have to take medication for that. So technically, my pregnancies are considered high risk, but they're all managed because of my meds that I'm on. So my doctor and I like to say that I'm managed or maintained risk. It's easier that way, because I'm not technically high risk in the sense of, you know, there's a lot more crazier things that women have to go through. All of mine is managed with my meds and stuff, and my doctor just closely monitors everything, so we do know that if my levels get out of control, then we'll just up my dose or lower my dose or whatever needs to be done. So I'm 20 weeks pregnant, which is exciting, and like I said, it's only one baby. And since I am 20 weeks and I do go in and see my doctor fairly often, we have had multiple ultrasounds, and we actually found out at 12 weeks really early what I was having. It wasn't confirmed, but as soon as we saw it on the ultrasound, I knew what we were having. But I think my husband was in denial. But we're having another girl, which we are so thrilled about. My husband was a little bit disappointed at first, you know, just because he was hoping for that boy. But, oh God, having another girl, it's going to make things so much easier. I mean, we already have a bunch of girl stuff, but I know everything. I dealt with having a girl, you know, like I did that. So it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a little bit easier for me. I'm super excited though. We don't have a name picked out yet, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But let's see, what else? Symptoms, I guess we can go in and talk about symptoms. Oh, I guess I could tell you my due date. I'm due December 15th. Let me insert a quick picture of her really quick. All right, so symptoms. I noticed that if I don't really know if this is a symptom because it's almost like self-induced. Well, not knowingly self-induced, but if I don't drink enough water throughout the day, I tend to get headaches, and they're not headaches that, they just like linger and they're just annoying. And I don't like to take Tylenol. I know it's safe, but I don't like to take Tylenol just because I'm taking so many other meds, and I know the reason why I have a headache is because I didn't drink enough water. So I just try and drink a lot, and sometimes that helps, but sometimes it doesn't. So, sorry, I have notes right here with my symptoms on it. So, nosebleeds. I am on blood thinners, so I bleed easier if I were to get cut or something. But I get nosebleeds anyways. Just when I'm pregnant and I'm on my blood thinners, I tend to get them every day. They're not bad. They're just annoying because they last maybe, I mean, it's different. It's just like maybe a couple minutes. They're nothing, but they're just like annoying because if I sneeze too hard, maybe my nose will start bleeding or just little things like that. Another big one might be TMI, but constipation. I seem to get really regular where I go quite often, and I'm feeling great, and then all of a sudden I'll just get backed up for a couple days, and it's annoying. I do have a prescription for like some meds that just like stool softener, an over-the-counter stool softener, but I don't like to take it unless I need to. So if it's like been a couple days, I'm still not going, I'll just take some, and normally it'll help immediately. I'm definitely halfway done with my pregnancy, so I am peeing a lot. I'm constantly making trips to the bathroom. I think that's also because I have had a previous pregnancy, so my bladder control is not all that great. So I pee a lot. And then another one is hair loss. But I don't know if that's due to being pregnant or just because I have a thyroid issue. And with your thyroid, you have hair loss. So I don't know if that's just because, like, let me see. I don't know if that's just because, no, it didn't come out. But normally, like, I'll just brush my hair and I'll just get strands. But, so cravings, I haven't actually had this for a while, but in the last couple of weeks, I'm not a huge milk drinker, but I wanted a glass of milk. And I would have a big glass of milk like twice a day. Once sometime in the middle of the day and then before bed. It was weird because I don't drink milk. My husband thought it was weird too. But she wants milk, so she's going to get some milk. And then the other thing is Panera. I am in love with Panera Bread. I get their Greek salad and it's amazing. So all I want is Greek salads from Panera. But we went there kind of often, not really, but my husband is over it. So we don't get to go that often. So it's like a treat when I get to get it. So I think that's why I'm kind of craving it all the time. And then just yesterday, I was watching someone's YouTube video. I can't remember who it was, but he was talking about Sour Patch Kids. Like he was giving his kid a Sour Patch Kid. And I just wanted Sour Patch Kids. But I have not yet given myself Sour Patch Kids, so that craving is still happening because I haven't made it go away yet. But I think my husband's going to bring me some home when he gets off work today, which would be awesome. And then other than that, I started feeling the baby kick around 17 weeks. You know, like the flutters and like the internal kicks. And then it was probably within the last week that I can actually feel them out on the outside of my belly. And my husband can even feel them on the outside, which is exciting. It kind of gives you that little reassurance that everything's okay and things are still going good. So that's pretty exciting. But other than that, there's nothing new. So, I'm going to do the weekly updates, so I'm going to try and do it on my actual weekly day, and then I'm going to do like different videos here and there. I'm starting to collect a couple of baby stuff, since we do have some baby things. I still have some, but I'm going to do a couple of things, so once I get a couple of store things, I'll show you guys like a baby haul, or I like to do it yourself stuff. So with her nursery, we are going to be moving, so I'm not going to actually be setting up an entire nursery for her, but I'm going to do like a little nursery nook for her. So there's just like a couple things, like obviously things that I want to hang above her crib, and then just little odds and ends there. So I'll make videos about that. But look for my, if you guys are interested in my Clomid video, I'm going to do my journey for trying to conceive with Clomid, and yeah, I just wanted to do that. It's not current, but it was only a couple months ago where I was using it. So yeah, I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna guys show you the belly. I am 5'2", 5'1.5", 2, you know, and I never fully, I'm just giving you guys like background about my body. I never fully lost the baby weight from my first pregnancy, because normally I'm about 125, 130, and I think that I was like around 140 when I got pregnant. I can't remember my initial weight when they weighed me in, but my last visit to the doctor, they said I had lost a pound, which didn't concern them because I do have a little extra cushion. So, so yeah, in 20 weeks, I'll show you guys the belly. So, I'll step back. All right. That's it from the side. From the front. From the other side. Guess the lighting's better over here. All right, and I'll just... All right, that's me at 20 weeks. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.